Okay guys, welcome to another Why I Love. This is Hustler on the C64, released by Bubble Bus. I think it came out something like 1983. It was a very early game. Now this game's probably about the best example of a pretty poor game looking at it now, but it just brings back so many fond memories. The number of hours that me and my mates put into this game, I wouldn't even like to imagine. We must be talking hundreds of hours. I never actually bought the game. It was a copy I was given, but there was actually, you could actually get a video pool game in the arcades, and I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't called Side Pocket. That was that was a sort of later game. But yeah, when this came out, I says it was in the really. I'd literally only just got the C64, and having the ability to play pool on your computer was just amazing. I mean, one of my pals at the time, Robert, he was a massive pool fan, and having what we thought was like real pool on a computer just absolutely blew our minds. So anyway, enough of my prattling, let's just batter on. Even just listening to that iconic music, obviously based on Pot Black, which was a BBC programme competition all about snooker. So let's press any key. Now, the funny thing is, it's such a basic game, it doesn't even have there's no artificial intelligence, so you can't even play against the computer. I totally missed that. What did it say here? Any ball, any pocket. Let's go for that one. Now, this is it. Using the joystick, you can control where you're going to aim. At the bottom right, you can see the power. So you've basically got to wait for the power to get where you want it to go. I'm too late, and it just cost me some shots. So, but it is such a basic game. I mean, the balls aren't even round, but it says the hours that we played this game, it's just incredible. I'm just laughing. It's kind of funny to see this game after all these years. I mean, I'm trying to even remember the last time. It must have been 1984 the last time I played this game. So what would that be? About 30 years ago. Oh, still got it. Now this game, when it came out, it was... what am I doing? I completely forgot to look at the power thing. When it came out, snooker. Oh, whoa! Snooker was absolutely massive on BBC One. It was really, this was like the, that was the real kind of, epic time of snooker in the UK. You had that, what do you call it? You had that classic final between Steve Davis and, what the hell is his name? Dearie me. Dennis Taylor, yep, the one that went to the black ball, the last ball, to determine who was going to win the championship. So yeah, I used to play this game myself as well, and I used to imagine I was like Steve Davis. But I mean, the actual, the physics, you can see there the way the ball rockets can accelerated. The physics are completely wrong. I don't think the angles are particularly good. The balls aren't even round. Sound is absolutely minimal, but we absolutely loved it. And you can see there, I'm obviously doing either really well or it is quite easy. But what we used to do, me and my mate Robert, we used to skip school. I completely forgot to check the power bar there. We used to skip school and go down to my bit, and we would just play. We would play like first to 50 games, something like that. There you go, 31 shots. Best score. N Strange. Oh, so that was a excellent name. Balls in order, balls in pocket. You've also got 2 players, mini pool. So It's also one of the unique games it's got. I think if you press 8 it actually exits the game. I don't recall ever seen that on a Commodore 64 game before. But yeah, we used to, sometimes Robert would come, like I would say a sleepover, it wasn't so much a sleepover, he would come up to my house and we would literally play this all night, you know, first to 100 frames. I absolutely loved it to bits. I mean, even now, it is actually quite a good game. It doesn't look very good. The graphics, you know, aren't particularly good. The actual physics certainly isn't realistic. But it did feel like you were playing pool, and for that reason we absolutely loved it. I mean, there's not any, you can't put like, you can't screw back with the ball, well that seemed to screw back itself. But suffice to say, this was the very, very first game that really, really just took over all my time. Loved this game to bits. There were better games out there. There was a particularly good game. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was just called Pool actually, and it was released by Commodore, and it was really, really good. But this was the one we loved for some reason. I think because it was so kind of simple to play. I'm going to get an off here, I think. No, that was absolute bollocks. There we go, in the middle pocket. Ah! Skills are a wee bit rusty. That was rubbish. The balls even getting merged into one another there. Completely unrealistic, but you know what, it didn't matter a toss of difference to us. We absolutely loved this game. It's not a game I particularly recommend you ever play, other than for if you want to see what things were like back in the day. Right, this time. That's it. Right, one more go, let's try and beat 20 shots. Right, let's go. I think as well the fact that each frame was over very, very quickly, it just made, I don't know, it just made it made it fun. There wasn't a lot of hanging about. Let's let's get a wee plant on here if we can. But yep, if proof was needed that it is impossible to draw a circle on a Commodore 64, then I think this game pretty much demonstrates it. I mean, the balls aren't even remotely round. Oh, that was rubbish. But you've got a diary that I kept back in 1985. I'm just getting lazy here. And or 1984, 83, 84 I think it was. And we just played this every single day. We would play this game. Get in, son. Oops. Trying to get a proper angle. There we go. Right, let's try and put him down there. Over the pocket if we can. Right, just touch this one in. and set myself up for an easy green. Ah, you twat. Ah, dearie me. Right. Get in. There we go. 12 shots. Yep, that is it, guys. That is Hustler. As I said, it's the perfect example of a game that looks and plays pretty rubbish now, but back in 1983 or whenever it came out, we loved Escape Me Bits. It was the future. You know, here we were playing a game that, you know, we could only play in the arcades, and we were able to play it at home. So yeah, this took up hours and hours and hours of my time, and for that reason I shall always have fond memories of Hustler by Bubble Bus. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching.